Alright guys, hi, this is Annie from the Nudie Baby Organic Mummy blog, and I am here today to show you guys how to make your own organic baby wet wipes. So these will last you about 2 weeks. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some organic castille soap. I've got a lavender scented one because I love the smell of lavender. Some lavender essential oils and some coconut oil. And what I've got here is I've got 4-ply paper towel. You can get some nice organic bamboo reusable ones that you can chuck in the wash. These are just normal paper towels, and what I've done is I've cut the roll in half. So staying on that one, so we'll take that off. So what I've done is I've cut the roll in half and I've taken the cardboard out and folded it sort of like a hand organ sort of thing. So you can fold it however way you want. You can also keep it in a roll sort of thing and put it in a tall type container, but I folded mine so I could put them in my travel pack for my nappy bag. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with mixing the solution for your actual wet wipes. So you're going to start with 3 cups of boiled water, which is what I've got here, and you just chuck it in a bowl. I actually need 1 more cup because it wouldn't fit in my bowl, so just give me a sec. There we go. And then you're going to take 2 tablespoons of your coconut oil. So be generous with it, and you're going to chuck it in your boiling water so that it sort of liquefies as you're mixing it. And you just go ahead and mix it until it's all mixed in together. This may take a bit, so be patient with it. Try not to spill it everywhere. So we'll just keep going until it's all mixed up. And I'll show you a picture of what the solution should look like, or I will move the camera and show it to you in a minute when it's all mixed up and we've added the other bits and pieces to it. So we're almost done. I'm going to keep mixing it until all the chunks are gone. So I've used the raw coconut oil. This is food grade, it's virgin coconut oil. You can use just coconut oil you get from the supermarket, although I do prefer the raw coconut oil just because it hasn't been through that bleaching process. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to get 2 tablespoons of this castille soap, or 2 to 2.5 tablespoons. I use 2 because this is quite good stuff, the organic castille soap. If you don't know where to get it from, generally your health food stores will have it. So anywhere that you would get most of your organic supplies for food or anything like that, that's where you usually get it. And then we're going to add 7 drops of lavender oil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. I'm going to close that up. Then we're going to keep mixing it all together. So basically by the time you should have mixed it all together, that there is sort of the colour you're after for 2 different groups. So basically now what we're going to do is we're going to find something to put our paper towel in so we can wet it down nicely. I have a nice long container like so. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to lay our paper towel down. We're going to take our solution and very nicely, bit by bit, just tip it over the paper towel. So you're aiming for the fluid to absorb right through. So you might need to do it, pour a bit, wait a little bit, pour a bit, wait a little bit. So just do it bit by bit. But basically you're aiming to get all of that fluid soaked up. So just give it a minute. You can move it around and making sure that all of our wet wipes are getting nice and wet. You can go halfway through the pile and tip another little bit in. So because you've got like a 4-ply paper towel, or should at least be using a 4-ply paper towel, it will take a little bit for all of the soap to seep in, all of the solution rather to seep in properly, because 4-ply is, as you would all know, very, very absorbent paper towel. So you can keep going. It's okay if you've got a little bit of excess solution at the end of it, if you've found that you've got it all seeped through pretty much the whole way through. So you just double check. Be very careful because obviously you're using water that you've boiled so that you don't have any of the nasty germs and bacteria in there. So that's pretty much all well soaked in. So then what I'll go and do now is I'll go and drain the excess. So you can just go back in here, like so. And basically I like to give them a little bit of a squeeze to get as much of that excess off as possible, because you don't want them too soggy when you go to, or too soggy when you go to use them. So drain them out and then tip out the excess. And you just keep doing that until you're happy with them. So it's all personal preference. Like obviously if you like them a little bit more damp than not, you don't have to do this part. So that should pretty much be what you're left with there. I like to turn mine over and give them a little bit of a squeeze as well. Right, and then you should be all set to go. Right, so basically that is all that there is to it. And obviously you've seen the ingredients that you use. There is no chemicals or anything nasty in the solution. No bleaches, no soaps, no artificial fragrances or anything like that, which means you know exactly what's going on baby's bottom. And that is what we are all about at Nudie Baby. So that is basically it. Literally quick and easy. Takes about 2 minutes to do. You need to dry your hands afterwards. Takes about 2 minutes to do and it's all done. So basically you can change obviously the fragrance of the soap that you want to use. If you don't want to use lavender or you don't like the idea of using scented soap, you can get the original castille soap, so that has no scents, no perfumes, nothing in it. But this is basically scented with essential oil, which is what you're putting into your wet wipes anyway. They smell lovely and they'll last you about 2 weeks. I generally like to throw out any excess after 2 weeks, generally because they're really dry, but you should be going through them fairly quickly with new babies anyway. So you'll probably be making these more often than not. But that is basically all there is to it and all I've got time for to show you guys today. So I will see you all first thing next time, and hopefully I will post this recipe on my blog as well in writing, so if you don't have time to follow it via video, you can do it when you do have time. Alright, that's all for now, and this is Annie signing off. Have a great day guys. Bye.